Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between the Leatherman Wave and the Leatherman Surge, and frankly which one I like better for which scenario. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the video. So to start off, these guys are very similar. The Surge started off as pretty much a larger wave with a few different changes, but then in the second version, which this is what this is, it really became more of its own multi-tool, but just in the wave platform. And like a lot of the tools are going to be pretty similar with like some minor changes. And when we close them up, the first thing you'll notice is size difference. The Surge is definitely going to be much bigger than the Wave Plus, which is this one right here. And because it's much bigger, it's a bit more robust than what you're going to get out of the Wave. But the Wave is a good mid-range tool. Like you're not going to go wrong with either one of these unless weight is really a thing that may be an issue for you. So like the Wave, this is one of Leatherman's staple tools. Same thing with the Surge, and the Wave has more rounded off pliers than does the Surge. Surge is more like unfinished per se and not as rounded off. They probably open close to the same. Surge maybe a bit more because it's bigger. I bet you could definitely do this, more things with the Surge. And then with the actual tool set, on the outside, they both have serrated blades, roughly the same thing, just larger on the Surge. And then they're both same liner lock. And then if you flip over to the other side, roughly same main blade with just size as the difference in here. And then once we get to the other two tools on the outside, that's where you really see the difference. So on the Wave, you have a specific saw right here, a tool specifically for sawing things. And then over here, you have a tool that is specifically a file. Whereas on the Surge, you have a Bosch style T-shank adapter, where you get a file and a saw, just have to change them out interchangeably. They hold in there pretty nicely, same liner lock. But the one thing is, even though you get more capability out of that one, the Wave's saw is actually a bit longer. So if you're really wanting to do some sawing, go for the Wave, or you can get like a Bosch T-shank style bit to put in there, and then instead of where like the file would be, you have a nice beefy pair of scissors which are really robust and they work really well. And on the inside, they both have a ruler stamped on the inside. Just the Surge is slightly longer than the Waves because the Surge itself is slightly longer. They both have great pairs of pliers, with this one being able to be like used as a reamer, whereas this one's more rounded off. This one could grab onto bigger bolts and stuff, but you're also having to extend out farther. And then this one has on the back of it a stranded wire cutter and a crimper, whereas the Wave only has a crimper, which doesn't work as well as the Surges. And then the inside tools, for the Surge, it's going to be an all, large flat driver, small flat driver, and then if you flip over to the other side, you have a can opener, wire stripper, bottle opener combination with the same Leatherman style proprietary bit exchanger. And then on the Wave over here, you have, instead of a few things, you have your scissors in here, which are smaller, which aren't gonna do much, but they still work really well. You have your kind of like a medium-sized flat driver, and then eyeglass screwdriver, which is reversible, and then over here, same thing roughly, that's on the Surge. I just haven't used this one much, so that's why it's not, coating's not coming off. And then with like the wire stripping capability, this one can go on wires that are a little bit smaller than what the Surge can handle, because the Surge's tools are a bit bigger, except for bit driver, maybe that's slightly bigger, but not much. And then these two tools are slightly smaller on the Wave, bigger on the Surge. Work really well as a can opener, slightly less as a bottle opener, but still gets it open. And then with the accessories and stuff, most of the time it's gonna work the same. Like the little bit extender that you can purchase separately will work work fine for all of these. You can't use the T-shank style stuff in the Wave like you can in the Surge, strictly because it's pretty much a Surge exclusive thing. And then the size, definitely a bit different. These are all 1-inch squares, so it's just slightly over an inch for the Surge, and then for the Wave, it's right at 4 inches. This one also is 8 ounces, whereas this one is 12 ounces. So this one's going to be more carry friendly, but this one is going to be more heavy duty. So like you can do more, I guess, crazy things with this one than you can do with the Wave. But it's like everything that you can do with the Surge, you can do with the Wave, but not everything you can do with the Wave you can do with the Surge. Or no, that was backwards. Like the Surge can do things that the Wave cannot, and then the Wave can do stuff that the Surge can do. Like some of the stuff that the Surge can do, the Wave cannot do. And then, like for most people, this will get them through their day-to-day task. Like this is actually the one I prefer because I feel like it just fits better, has a better tool set for me. But I've seen it the other way where people prefer the Surge over the Wave because like if they have bigger hands and like they're doing more, like this would be a great tool for somebody who's working in trades and things like that. And then with these guys, they both have the spot for the pocket clip and they both have the hidden lanyard hole. But the thing with the Surge is once you put the pocket clip in there, it doesn't work as well. Like it will definitely move about, whereas the Wave, it's rock solid. And then it's mainly it. You be the judge of which one works better for you. And then you also got to consider the price point. This one is going to come in at $120, whereas the Wave is going to come in right at $100. And with the Wave, you have more upgraded models, like you have the Charge Plus, the Charge TTI, and a few limited edition models of the Charge that have better blade steels, and a few other things are different, like aluminum scales, whereas the Surge, you really only have like 1 or 2 options, like the fully black one and the half silver, half black, whereas Wave, you get that plus a few other things. And then plier strength, like this one's gonna cut a good fair amount of what you typically need to do. Like I've seen people build fences with this one, and then this might just cut a little bit more than that. Like I wouldn't, like, just know your limitations about your multi-tool. Like don't go crazy. And then they both come with the same nylon sheath, roughly. The Surge comes with a little bit bigger one with the side pockets. This one does not, but you can always purchase more sheath options for these. And then they're finished a little bit differently. Like this one has completely smooth, up here, completely smooth screws I guess they're screws. And then this one has kind of like textured grooves or whatever. And then you'll notice like some of the things are actually the same size, where some of the things definitely are a different size. Like the actual locking mechanisms, they look different as well. The surge is going to be a little bit thicker than the wave. And like the wave is definitely going to be a little bit shorter than the surge. Like you can't go wrong with either one of these. So for the most part, it's really what you're looking for. Like if you're just looking for one of these to carry in your pocket every day, I would go with the wave. But if you're looking for one to actually use in like your work or whatever, that like you're like a heavy duty technician or something, I would go with this guy, because this guy is going to last you way longer. But either one of these will be fine for typical jobs, not hard use situations for this guy, but this guy you can probably beat on a little bit. And anyway, if you do break a piece on them, they have a great warranty that you just send it into them with a form that you fill out, and they'll send you a new refurbished one. So this is my take on the wave versus the surge. Me preferring the wave specifically because it has the tools I need. It's the same size, but I still like the surge quite a bit. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great evening or whatever you're doing, because it's night or it's probably 5 or something for me. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.